Welcome everyone. See, I have two approaches to do this session. So I start with a presentation. Either I directly interact with the candidates, what are their queries and what they want to do, and what are their issues with related to this particular sector. So you tell me, you suggest me how we should proceed. We should go with first presentation and then the interaction, or directly with the interaction.
Sir, I guess we can interact depending on every candidate's background.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you are ready with the interaction, then we can directly start with the interaction. I don't have any problem. So
So it also depends on other candidates,
yeah,
what are their opinions.
Ram, Mohit, what do you think?
Interaction, sir.
Okay, you don't need presentation, right? Yeah. So everyone, we'll start with the Sai. Sai, you tell me about yourself and what are your issues currently you're facing the issues, and then what you are expecting from me, how I should help you.
Yeah, sir. So I have done my bachelor's in civil
So,
engineering, and
Sai, sorry. So start with where are you from, what you have
okay,
studied, and what you have done till now, and what do you want to do.
yeah, sir. I'm from Hyderabad.
Yeah.
I have studied civil engineering from Chennai,
Yeah.
and thereafterwards I worked in L&T for roughly about 10 months
Yeah.
as a trainee engineer. Then I quit my job to sit for UPSC. I
Hmm.
have given 2 attempts till now.
Hmm.
I couldn't get to prelim stage in my both attempts. Right now, my priority is like I'm looking for stability. I have my attempts left. I have age left. So for me, first priority right now will be to get into any sector or a sector which is suitable for me, that will ensure me some kind of stability, so that I can be a little bit, I could say, stress free, or on a upper hand when it comes to how to handle a situation wherein, like, I observed that while preparing for UPSC, uh, like, when things didn't go as per plan, so it was always about what am I doing at home? I have nothing in my hand. So for me, I thought that, considering the uncertainty of this exam also,
Yeah.
to have a stability, as an option, and then maybe in future I'll take my time and properly prepare for that exam.
What do you mean by stability?
So to have an opportunity right now at in hand, that I
Uh-huh.
can work with, which will also develop my resume, will cover up my gap, will also, uh, if it will also open new sector, new doors to me in future prospects.
So why are you interested in this specific vertical of public policy or the consulting?
Sir, so I went by this approach of what I'm not interested. So I'm not interested in getting back into my own core technical domain, which is civil engineering.
Okay.
I'm not interested in getting into software or other kinds.
Hmm.
I'm also not looking forward for an MBA management kind of thing. So that's when I got introduced to public policy, again through various these things. I also think that that can build my personality into a more you know more aware and more open towards government consulting and other things.
Okay. Say one more thing. What is your age currently?
So I'm 24.
24. Do you have master's degree with you?
No, sir, I don't have anything. Just
Are
bachelor's.
you open for master's degree?
Uh, yes, sir, but like my first priority would be if I can get something on my present situation. But if
See, you
no,
will.
then I'm not.
Ha. So I understood your case. Same. Uh, we started with stability, but I would like to start with a education first. So you have a bachelor's in civil engineering, right? See,
Yeah.
I always suggest everyone that if you have some kind of a base, then work on that base only, right? If,
Mm.
for example, you are a civil engineer, it is not mandatory that you should work with a civil engineering company only, or a construction or that sort of a company. You can utilize those skill of civil engineering into this government consulting space as well, because you have specific degree, you have a niche degree, so that can be utilized in this government space as well, into the large infrastructure and capital projects, so the nature will be different. This is the first thing. Second, uh, you are saying if you get something on your current degree, as you know, you have done in civil engineering, how someone can give you the opportunity in the public policy or this kind of a sector based on that degree. Second point, after doing this, sorry, after when you join some organization on the basis of this degree only, but on a long run, after like 2 or 3 years, then whenever you want to switch to the another organization, they will require the master's degree. And in today's market, master's degree is the basic criteria. They want master's degree, particularly into the consulting and this space, they need a master's degree. So as you are just 24-year old, and if you are like financially well to do and you can manage like 2 years, then I think you should do the master's degree in like MBA in public policy, or master's in public policy, MBA in finance, economics. All this sector is pretty much close to the public policy and consulting space. So you can do that. That will help you to excel in this career. And as I told you, please blend this civil engineering knowledge with master's degree, and then get into this consulting space, particularly into the infrastructure and capital oriented projects. And you are you are based at Hyderabad, right? So
Yeah.
you have abundant opportunity,
Mm.
because you are in that capital where everything is moving forward, and they are working on the infrastructure, they are building infrastructure, so the opportunities will be at doorstep easily. So I would suggest this to you. And secondly, getting back to the stability part, see, working into the consulting or this sector, you don't get that much stability in terms of, if you say I should be stress free, so you won't be stress free, because you are working with the government client. It is not easy to handle government client. You can handle the corporate client, but you can't handle the government client, because like they are very particular with their things. They want uh, their delivery in that particular format, in that particular framework, because they have been doing that thing since long time. So uh, most of the time they are not open to the innovations, they are not open to the new things. They don't want, like, if you know onto this on the scale of 1 to 10, 10, for example, and if they ask you for a 6, you just deliver 6, don't go for 10. So this is the few things. And if you work with a big four, then you will get the stability, job security in that terms. But it also depend on the project. If the project is for 1 year, so basically government do the contract with this with the big four company or any consulting firm company for 1 year only, and they extend then 1 to 2, then 3, they do the extension. But basically that is for 1 year. And if you work with the good big four consulting group, then they will extend your tenure from 1 year to 2 year and so on. Sometimes you will get the full time opportunity as well. So that is the stability part. And see, one more thing, if you are thinking like public policy में काम करना है and uh, uh, you will directly work with the directly work on a public policy, that won't happen. So for this you have to sit at the mantralaya or secretariat of your particular state. Then only you can do the public policy. You can't work with the think tank and say I am working on the public policy. They don't make the public policy. Public policy is made by the elected representative and the bu- bureaucrats who are working with them. They only make the policies. And if as a consultant we are working with the government, then we have that like privilege to contribute through research, through framework, through studying the particular issue, and studying the particular issue and help them to build that or make that policy. So that's how it works. So you must be seeing a lot of reels and they are saying we are working in the public policy. They are not, because they are not working with the government client or they are directly consulting to the government. So that is a clear difference between these two things. um, I think I have covered your all the points. If you have any like cross question, you can.
Sir, you mentioned infrastructure and capitals, right?
Yeah.
So, what exactly do they do? I'm not well aware of that. So, what exactly does it look like?
Yeah.
Where do they work on?
Yeah, I will give you the rough idea in a layman language only. So, see, there are multiple infrastructure projects which are conducted by this or implemented by the state government. So, for that, they hire consultant. For example, you must have heard about mega engineering. They the government hire them as a consulting group or implementation group.
Mm.
For that they would understand the need of that particular area where this infrastructure will be developed, what will be the impact, how the fund should be mobilized for this project. For example, if we are taking a loan from World Bank, so what would be the nature of that contract agreement. So as you come from a civil engineering background, you know the technical aspect of that project. You would understand how much amount or the money is required for that kind of infrastructure development. You would understand how much time it will take to get completed. So you have the technical know-how and you will help them into the finance thing. You will help them to develop the plan. You will help them to design the whole development plan. So you must be knowing a lot of technical terms. So planning, town planning, and all this kind of work. Urban development is one of the segment you can work on. So these are the common things they do, and there are a lot of things other than this. You can directly advise to the ministers, you can directly advise to the ministry or the respective bureaucrats who are working on these things. You can suggest the new infrastructural projects that can help. For example, you can suggest them that um, for example, this cluster, if this cluster will develop, the impact will be high, like you can give the employment to the 1 lakh people. So that's how you will work. Finances will be there, then technical planning will be there, roadmap will be there, then designing. These all things are covered into this infrastructure and capital advisory. There are a lot of things I can share with you. I will share with you. You connect with me on the WhatsApp. I will share the roles and responsibilities of this sector, of this particular role. Yeah.
Sir, also there are two things, right?
Yeah.
MA and MBA. So
Yes.
which has more, which will open more doors for me, or which will be more suitable for me? Is it
So
MA in
yeah. So as you come from a engineering background, I would suggest you to do the MBA in finance or MBA in something like um, simple business management as well. That will help you. Or finance is the one thing that everyone is requiring right now. Into this capital advisory, they require someone who understand the technical aspect as well as the financial aspect of the project.
Mm.
So there is
Sir,
a huge opportunity. I can share a lot of
yeah,
opportunities. Those who are looking for this capital projects, capital advisory projects, and the people from a civil engineering background plus finance background.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, also, how to frame this gap year for UPSC? Like, how do I portray it in a correct manner? Or
Yeah, so I already like if you need the articulation, I have already shared in that 16 pages roadmap. But I would suggest write it down as a like self preparation or learning. You can write self preparation for the governance, public policy, and research, and then put all this point what you have studied on all these things, and what are the findings, or something like you have documented this, you have read you wrote this articles. So these are the points you need to cover that, and you can put this on the CV, but don't put it in the experience vertical. Put it separately. I have already shared it in that document. I will show you in some time. Once we cover this everyone's interactions, then I will show you how you can add that thing.
sir, also, sir, for example, I have my optional as sociology in this exam.
Huh.
So, if I pursue MA Sociology from Open University, would that get me a bigger or and a better role, or if I stick to my infrastructure and consulting?
I'm see once again I'm saying the same thing. As you coming from a civil engineering or a engineering background,
Mm.
I would not suggest you to get into the sociological, because that will uh, that will lead to a bottleneck. So I want you to expand your horizon. For example, if you do the MBA, then there will be multiple things you can do. Just not an infrastructure advisory thing. You can get into some government projects, some public policy projects as well, or sort of other governance reform projects. But if you go for a sociology, then you would be working with some NGOs, some small organizations. Then there will be
Mm.
like more difficulties than this path.
Okay,
Because
understood.
see, as we done engineering, we have an aspiration to work on a larger project with a good impact. So most of the time, if we do the sociology, most of the time you will lead to the working with such organizations, small organization, NGOs, and the path will be very difficult to get into this ecosystem. But as I have seen in this field, people coming from engineering with a management degree or master's degree, they have a strong age to get into this public policy and consulting field, more than people coming from a sociology background.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, sir. I'll just think about all these things. Thank you.
Hi Asta, you can switch
Hello,
on your
sir.
camera
I'm
and mic.
really sorry to join this late. Actually, I saw the notification very late.
Yeah, no problem, no problem, Asta. You can switch on your camera and mic. So I have already interacted with both of this. You can ask your queries. We can go ahead. So start with a brief introduction about you. Where are you from, and what are you doing, and what you are seeking from this interaction.
Yes, sir. Actually, I can't open my camera. I'm outside. I
No
just very
problem.
hastily joined this session, but I can introduce myself.
Yeah,
My
no
name is
problem.
Acha.
Yes, go ahead.
And so I've done BA Political Science Honors from Delhi University.
Yes.
That completed in 2023. Post which I dived right into UPSC preparation, and that I've done for 3 years. And very recently, with this year prelims,
Hmm.
I actually decided to switch my path.
Okay.
And I have a very brief experience in social impact sector. During my college days, I was very active in my societies, and I was also a Unnat Bharat Abhiyan fellow. And apart from it, I have also taught underprivileged students for 3-4 months under Vishal Lakshmi Foundation. That's about me. And regarding my UPSC preparation, so I wasn't able to clear prelims during my 3 attempts.
Yeah.
So that is also one thing.
Do you have
And
master's
right
degree?
now,
Huh?
so
Yeah.
yeah, just one more thing. And
Yes.
right now, I'm diving into this public policy space. I started applying from June itself, but I'm not able to navigate that. How should I get into it through fellowships, think tanks, and I see a lot of opportunities, but I don't know how to go about it. Right now, I have like applied to few NGOs as well. Grassroots policies is one of them. I got through the interview. Now I have one writing assignment to do.
Okay. So Asta, I
Yes.
have some follow-up question. Then we will interact on your case, right?
Okay.
So first question is, do you have master's degree?
No, I don't have any master's degree.
Okay. You have BA in political science, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you open for master's degree?
Yes, sir. I am open, but it's just that I have just came out of one examination. I really want to explore this landscape without any master's commitment as of now.
Okay. Okay. And now you are applying to which organization?
So I applied for a content writer role as well. I have applied to One Big Future, but I couldn't get through it. And I have applied to Grassroots for policies, the application of which is ongoing. I have applied to Gunvakta Gurukul under Quality Council of India. And yeah, that's about it. And few more which haven't converted into an opportunity.
Okay. Okay. I
Hmm.
think you're not like currently you don't want to do masters, right? So I
That's
would,
true.
yeah. So just to give you context why I'm saying master is important. If you want to go long, then you should have the master's degree, because right
Okay.
now in this particular space, master's degree is the basic criteria, right? The
Okay.
smaller organization will take you on the bachelor's degree, but the organizations who have like credible name, they will ask you a master's degree. I have another question. What do you mean by public policy?
By public policy, I mean on the basis of what I researched, that there are some few verticals of it. Research and writing is one thing. Then there is monitoring and evaluation. Currently, I focus more on research. On writing is that reading the policy documents, synthesizing it, preparing policy briefs, and monitoring and evaluation needed some tools which I am not well versed with, but I'm currently trying to learn that as well.
Asta, who creates public policy?
Uh, the government,
Exactly. So, do you want to directly work with the government or the organizations?
um, so I'm open to both actually.
No, see, uh,
Yes.
I
Hmm.
want to make a clear differentiation between these two. See, you must have consumed the content on the social media, and they are stating that they are working in a public policy, right?
Hmm.
What do you mean by public policy? As you have said, public policy, like the government creates or makes the public policy, right? So if
Hmm.
you are not working for the government client, or if you are not working with the government setup, then how you are creating the public policy? This is the first question. Second, you are working with some think tank or some organization and you are saying I am working in the public policy domain. Is that justified? This is second. So, as I said, you are consuming a lot of content on the social media. They are saying I am working in public policy space. The same person is working in a political consulting and they are saying I'm working on the public policy. So these three are completely false.
Okay, so
Yeah.
my one question
Yes.
regarding to this public policy influencing sector, that is to work with think tanks
Yeah.
or organizations like these.
Yeah.
Can I do this with my bachelor's degree? Do I need master's for it as well?
So you can do it by bachelor's degree, but see,
Because right now I'm not getting selected, so that's
yeah,
why I asked
yeah,
this.
I can understand your like this situation, क्योंकि everybody here they have
Hmm.
spent 3 to 5 years in for the preparation of UPSC and they are now stuck what to do and where to navigate your profile or your career. So I can understand this situation, but see, I always quote this thing because see, we are not doing the sprint, we are here for the marathon.
Okay.
And if you want to win the marathon, you should have the consistency and you should have lot of ammunition in your like in your bag, right, to sustain
Hmm.
to the longevity to reach that ultimate destination. For this you would require master's degree. Bachelor degree can give you the kickstart, but all these things, all the required what we can say required criteria to match the required criteria, you should have the master's degree so that आगे जब when you are working with the organization और 2-3 साल हो गए and प्रमोशन की बात हो या कोई एक लेवल नेक्स्ट अप की बात हो, दे वुड रिक्वायर कि जिसके पास मास्टर्स डिग्री हो,
Okay.
देन यू विल बी स्टॉक्ड. और फिर मास्टर्स डिग्री करने जाओगे तो यू विल फील लाइक कि फिर से मैं वही सर्कल में आ गई, वही लूप में आ गई जो यू हैव लाइक करंटली यू आर इन दैट
Hmm.
सिचुएशन. So that's why I'm saying
Okay.
if you want to do distant master's degree, do it. लेकिन you should have master's degree मेरे हिसाब से.
Okay, sir. So I'll ask them these questions. And
Yeah.
sir, I have two more questions.
Yes, go ahead.
So Pehla is like my profile is pretty average. It's a tier two college of Delhi University, Satyavati College,
Yeah.
and my CGPA was 7.365.
Hmm.
And in 10th and 12th, it was more than 90%. Apart from that, the experiences have also been average only. So if I consider masters, how it will be for me to convert some good, really good colleges? Because if I will look for masters right now, my aim is to get a good college at least.
Yeah.
That is my first question. And second question is, so as someone who is starting out public policy right now, who want to explore whether this field will be, is it for me or not, what suggestions will you give me कि मतलब अगर मुझे अभी पब्लिक पॉलिसी एक्सप्लोर करना है तो क्या क्या साइन क्वा नॉन्स है नॉन नेगोशिएबल्स है जो करके देख लेना चाहिए to get a hang of this field. These are my two questions.
फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो है मतलब मैं जस्ट रीहाइड्रेट कर रहा हूँ जो मुझे समझ में आया कि यू आर सेइंग कि रेप्यूटेड कॉलेज से करना चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए, राइट? यही है ना?
हाँ और
हाँ.
सर विद माय प्रोफाइल मतलब मैंने अभी एक्सप्लोर नहीं किया है कि वो व्हाट इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ गेटिंग इनटू अ मास्टर्स इन पब्लिक पॉलिसी बट इज इट समथिंग रिलेटेड टू प्रोफाइल एज वेल or is it an entrance exam? Because entrance exam mein I can do the hard work. That's not a problem. But if it's profile based, so my profile is tier 2 college, some limited experiences, and 90% above in 10th and 12th. So how difficult it would be for me to land up in a good college?
नहीं नहीं, वो कोई मैटर नहीं करता कौन से यूनिवर्सिटी से कौन से कॉलेज से किया है आपने लास्ट ईयर, ठीक है, बैचलर कहाँ से
Okay.
किया है और कितना परसेंटेज था। इट इज़ अबाउट द एंट्रेंस एग्ज़ाम, ठीक है। एंट्रेंस एग्ज़ाम के बाद आपका सेम लाइक बैचलर्स के वक्त हम करते हैं वैसे मास्टर्स के वक्त भी एंट्रेंस एग्ज़ाम होता है। आई वुड सजेस्ट कि टीस के
Okay.
लिए देखो, टीस का भी एंट्रेंस एग्ज़ाम होता है। मेरे ख्याल से अभी बंद हो गया, वो CUET होता है उनका,
Okay.
तो उसके लिए प्रिपेयर करो। एंड वंस यू स्कोर गुड मार्क्स इन दैट, जैसे ये नीट वगैरह सब एंट्रेंस हो गए वैसे ही अभी ये मास्टर्स का भी उसी तरीके से हो गया है। नहीं तो अदरवाइज अर्लियर इन टीस देयर वाज अ टीस नेट, आई गेव द टीस नेट, ठीक है, तो वैसे होता था।
Okay.
और आप कौन से कॉलेज से आए हो दैट डजंट मेक सेंस अभी, ठीक है।
Okay, so sir, it's not like CAT, जहाँ पे मतलब overall profile it's
हाँ मतलब सी
score होती है.
सी इफ कॉलेज इज टेकिंग द इंटरव्यू दे विल लुक आफ्टर दैट थिंग, बट अगर प्रोफाइल से अच्छा अगर स्टूडेंट हो
Hmm.
तो वो दे विल गिव यू द एडमिशन। ऐसा ज़रूर नहीं
Okay.
है। अभी मेरे पास बहुत सारे एग्जांपल IIM में गए बच्चे, बहुत ही बेसिक कॉलेज से पास आउट होके गए, दे आर डूइंग बेस्ट।
Someone is starting out in public policy just now, like me. तो
या
आप क्या suggest करेंगे कि what are some things which we have to do right now to understand this landscape better, to get the hang of it कि ये मतलब इसमें कर सकते हैं, इंटरेस्ट आ रहा है, तो उसके लिए सर.
सी अगर आपको अभी स्टार्ट करना है, इंटर्नशिप से स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं या फेलोशिप से स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं। सी इफ़ यू वांट टू गेट इनटू दिस, ट्राई टू लर्न एवरीथिंग। अभी मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले बताया कि अगर पब्लिक पॉलिसी में घुसना है, एज यू एंटर विद सम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड देयर बिजनेस मॉडल, ठीक है। क्योंकि मेरा भी यही फिलोसॉफी था व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड वर्किंग विद एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, आई यूज टू लर्न द business model of that organization so that I should understand the whole sector of they are working in, ठीक है। तो उससे
Okay.
क्या होता है, उससे अपनी प्रोफाइल और अपनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग बहुत डिटेल में और डेप्थ में जाती है।
Okay.
सो दैट इफ़ यू वर्क विथ एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इन नेक्स्ट फेज, तो आपको बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग होती है उस पर्टिकुलर सेक्टर की, यू नो कि कहाँ पे। तो आप जब बात करते यू हैव लॉट ऑफ कंटेंट टू डिलीवर।
Okay, sir.
हाँ, ऑल्सो वन मोर थिंग टू एवरी वन। सो बेसिकली दोज हु हैव prepared for UPSC, they have detached from the citizens or the people and their issues, right? They were isolated, they were preparing। तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि they should reach out to the people, they should reach out to the citizens of that locality and understand their problem, talk to them, know how the government is performing, how this policy is helping them, how the local system is helping them, and what are the issues they are facing, so that you will understand the nuances or the issues of that particular area, what they are facing, and you will understand how to write it. You just compile it, you highlight those things through your articles on LinkedIn or Substack or any other platform, just put it. So that will help you to build your profile. And as someone said, yeah, you can live, yes, no problem। someone asked me the same question कि प्रोफाइल में क्या और चीज़ आनी चाहिए। तो यही चीज़ें आनी चाहिए कि हमने आर्टिकल्स लिखे, व्हाट वी स्टडीड। अभी ये 3 साल का आपका प्रिपरेशन। सो आई हैव ऑलरेडी शेयर्ड अ 16 पेज रोड मैप, जिसमें मैंने फॉर स्पेसिफिकली फॉर UPSC एस्पिरेंट, तो उसमें मैंने एक पोर्शन रखा है जहाँ पे मैंने लिखा है कि आपको UPSC का एक्सपीरियंस किस तरीके से पुटअप करना है इन योर CV। तो वो उसमें देखो कि हमें उस एक्सपीरियंस को ऐसा दिखाना है कि व्हाट यू हैव लर्न एंड उसमें से क्या आपने आउटपुट निकाला है। फॉर एग्जांपल आप आर्टिकल लिख रहे हो तो वो लिखो कि हमने ये स्टडी करने के बाद दिस वाज द आउटपुट, कि हमने ये आर्टिकल पब्लिश किया।
Okay, so
So it will
and
help
I'll
you.
go
हाँ.
through that roadmap as well.
या तो मैंने वो ऑलरेडी शेयर किया था कल स्टोरी में, उस पर आप रोड मैप कमेंट कर दो, यू विल गेट द डायरेक्ट एक्सेस.
Okay,
वो
okay,
ऑटोमेटेड करके रखा है, इसलिए आपको कमेंट करना पड़ेगा.
okay.
यस. डू यू हैव एनी अदर क्वेश्चन आस्था?
No, sir. Sir, just one more thing. वैसे तो I have gone through your post as well, जो skills वाला post था.
या.
But even here as well, some skills that you would advise कि अभी एकदम starting point पे try करने का, learn करने का.
Start with basic problem solving, structuring the problems, right? uh,
Okay.
Whenever you are addressing that problems, break it down into the points, as when I was discussing, like first point, second question, first question. So structure it. So if you structure it, it will help you or the other person to understand in a better way, right? Second, work on presentation skill. See, presentation skill is not just about delivering the pitch or delivering the uh, the context of that presentation. It is more about how you place the slides, how you deliver that slide to create the effective to give the effective context for that particular slide. So this is very important in consulting space, talking about the impact,
Okay.
talking about the quantum of that particular projects, and how it is impacting to the result, right? So this is how everything should be in place in presentation, and how you should be presenting to the audience. Then work on data analytics, सिंपल बेसिक डेटा एनालिटिक्स, एक्सेल पे काम करो थोड़ा सा, और बेटर चीज़ें आएंगी, मॉनिटरिंग इवोल्यूशन के लिए हेल्पफुल रहेंगी. देन देन आई हैव ऑलरेडी शेयर्ड वन पोस्ट जिसमें आई हैव शेयर्ड कि रिसोर्सेज का मैंने शेयर किया है, तो गो थ्रू दैट वेबसाइट, वहाँ पे कुछ अच्छे केस स्टडीज़ है. अंडरस्टैंड दैट केस स्टडी, फिर उसके बेसिस पे आप स्ट्रक्चर करो, इंटरवेंशन डिज़ाइन करो, एंड ट्राई टू राइट सम आर्टिकल्स. एंड क्योंकि आप अभी कंटेंट क्रिएशन या कंटेंट के लिए आप यू आर लाइक अप्लाइंग फॉर दो जॉब, वो हेल्पफुल रहेगा आपको भी.
Okay, sir.
या. एनी
Okay,
अदर
sir.
क्वेश्चन?
So that's about it. And thank you so much for listening to all the queries and answering this patiently.
या, नो प्रॉब्लम आस्था. थैंक यू.
Yes.
Hello.
हाँ गुरु.
Actually, yes. Mm, sorry, I was not able to start the camera.
No problem, Guru. Go ahead. Go ahead. See,
Uh,
start with your introduction. Where are you from? What do you do? And what do you want to understand from me?
okay. So first of all, my name is Guru Prasad Pandav.
Yeah.
Basically, I am from Sambhajinagar, which is in Maharashtra.
Yeah.
I have completed my bachelor's in engineering in 2019, and for
What
the first
what
two and a
engineering?
half civil engineering.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. And for first 2.5 years, I was preparing for UPSC.
Yeah.
But yes, result was not in my favor, so I shifted to corporate. And since then, I am working as a data engineer. And
Huh.
it's been around 4.5 years I am working as a data engineer. But I want my career to be specifically in public policy or government related. So can I means my this experience will be considered for that position or not? And how can I enter if I want to go in that sector?
So what is more important when you work on a data into this particular segment? You should understand the nuance of that particular sector. For example, if you are working on economic data, so you should
Okay.
understand the nature of the data first. What are the parameters? So if you want to know the parameter, you should understand the theoretical aspect of that particular subject, right? If you are
Okay.
working on a financial data, then you should understand the financial aspect of that data. So that's why I'm saying to everyone, like, you have to do the masters. Once you do the
Okay.
masters in that particular field, you will understand a lot of things. it will help you
Okay.
to just not to build the understanding, but it will help you to excel in that career. Because without masters right now, without masters, you can't go ahead with lot of promotions.
एंड एज मी आता मैंने अभी पहले ही बताया कि
हाँ,
मेरा सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में डिग्री हुआ है,
हाँ,
तो स्पेसिफिकली कुछ मतलब ऐसे भी अपॉर्चुनिटीज है क्या पब्लिक पॉलिसी में जहाँ पे मतलब
हाँ,
एनवायरमेंट पे या फिर पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट पे या फिर
यस,
सैनिटेशन में काम करता हूँ, जो कि मेरे डिग्री में मेरे सब्जेक्ट्स रहे हुए हैं ये सब।
यस गुरु.
तो
हाँ, so
ओके
हाँ, आई एम दिस रीआइट्रेटिंग अगेन बिकॉज इसके पहले मैंने जैसे बोला सिविल इंजीनियरिंग के वो स्टूडेंट थे, उनका हुआ था, तो उनके हिसाब से बता रहा हूँ. देयर इज़ अ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एंड कैपिटल एडवाइजरी,
ओके
ये लिख लो. तो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एंड कैपिटल एडवाइजरी मोस्टली इसमें सिविल इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड के लोगों को लिया जाता है. एंड इफ़ यू डू द MBA इन फाइनेंस, डिस्टेंस लर्निंग कर लो कोई
ओके
भी, MBA इन फाइनेंस
ओके
अगर हो, तो योर प्रोफाइल विल बी मोस्ट सुटेबल फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर जॉब रोल,
ओके
because this is related to infrastructure, capital projects, where you will be working on the finances, you will be working on developing a plan. Then there is another segment, you can work on urban development, town planning, right? Town
ओके
planning, then
ये
uh, developing what we say, plans, development plans. Then
ओके
also you can work on transportation infrastructure, like
ओके
then urban infrastructure. There are, these are some segments or the niche or verticals where you can provide your expertise, but you need a master's degree.
ओके ठीक है। ये अभी मतलब मेरा पहला ही सेशन था, इससे पहले मैंने जस्ट आपके कुछ पोस्ट वगैरह देखे थे, तो
हाँ,
इतना मतलब डिटेल में आइडिया नहीं था, तो लेकिन अभी इससे बहुत सारा कुछ क्लियर हुआ है।
yes guru. So guru, go through all the post, ठीक है, go through
ओके
that roadmap as well.
ओके ओके आई विल गो थ्रू इट
हाँ, तो वो 16
एंड
पेज का है, उसमें आप गो थ्रू ईच एंड एवरी कंपोनेंट. तो उसमें दो तरीके के रोड मैप है, एक यूपीएससी के बच्चों के लिए है एंड सेकंड इज़ फॉर द जनरल स्टूडेंट्स. ठीक है, तो आप दोनों,
ओके
आप किस कैटेगरी में गिरते हो उसके हिसाब से देख लो. ठीक है, थिंक ऑन दैट एंड वट एवर आई सजेस्टेड, वर्क ऑन दैट, और लेट्स
Okay.
कनेक्ट थ्रू आर मीडियम्स.
Okay, so thank you very much.
ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम.
यस
ओके, चलो,
यस
ऑल द
थैंक यू
बेस्ट.
सर।
यस, यस गुरु, यस, बाय.